I'm Rose Evans. I am your Mrs. New Mexico, United States 2017. I was born and raised in Los Alamos, New Mexico, and my husband and I currently live there with our 2 dogs. The mountains will have my heart forever. I loved it here when I was a kid, and then I spent a lot of time growing up bouncing back and forth between Los Alamos and central Kansas. I spent time in both, but then when I was old enough to say that I missed the mountains and I wanted to come back, I came back and stayed, and this is my home. If you're not from here, I don't think can fully understand the dynamic we have. Yes, it's small town America, but we also have the really cool history piece behind Los Alamos. We were the secret city that was founded back in the 1940s during World War II, and it was the top secret location of the Manhattan Project. So nobody even knew the place existed except the scientists that were working here. And then ever since then, we've kind of spurred that history of science and translated it into what we do here today. I have 3 different jobs. During the day, I am an event coordinator and creative district curator for the Los Alamos Main Street and Creative District program. In the evening, I am a taproom manager at one of the nation's only co-op breweries. And then I run my own wedding and event planning business called Until the Last Petal Falls. And so I do wedding and event planning for people's special events. I am really close with my family. I wouldn't be who I am today without them. Growing up, my parents really instilled in me the qualities that made me who I am today. My mom is the kindest person you will ever meet, and then my dad is super motivated and is always working on something. He's like me, he always needs a project, and so he kind of instilled that in me and that drive to go out and get what I want. My little sister is my best friend. If I didn't have her, I would be lost. My husband is definitely the other half of my team. We work together in everything that we do. He's my biggest supporter, and I would be lost without him. I think that he's taking on the Mr. New Mexico role really well. My friends immediately started calling him that after I was crowned. He's helps me with everything that I do, and I wouldn't be able to accomplish all the things that I have without him. I love being outdoors. I think that that's really what connected my husband and I when we met, because we both are outdoor people. I love CrossFit because it's super challenging. It pushes me to go further than I normally would. I think it really plays well into a lot of my hobbies. My husband and I are avid rock climbers. We like to travel all over and experience the outdoors through rock climbing. I entered my first pageant 3 years ago in the United States organization, and then I stuck with that organization ever since. The pageantry with a purpose aspect behind United States national pageants really means something to me. It enables me to take my cause and use it as a platform to make a difference for kids. My Pageantry with a Purpose project is Big Brothers Big Sisters. I have been a volunteer for them for over 10 years and mentored 3 little girls, so I think it's kind of humbling to spend time with a kid like that and kind of see yourself through them. I also serve on the board of directors for Big Brothers Big Sisters. I get to see the reward from both ends. A lot of the things that I love to do, I guess, are traditionally guy things. I spend a lot of time outdoors. I love riding motorcycles. I love fishing with my dad. And so it's not the first thing somebody's mind goes to when you think pageant queen, but I think that's perfect. I would absolutely love for that to be part of my message to younger girls. You don't have to be this perfect princess that a lot of times mainstream media likes to make you believe you have to be. Whatever makes you happy, whatever makes you feel good is what you should do.